Hi all my lovely viewers, greetings and a warm welcome to your June Psychic Intuitive Tarot reading with me. Guys, this is yours Pisces. I think you've probably seen some of the layout before if you've watched some of the other signs. Remember to check your rising and moon sign as well, because often that helps to fit all of the pieces of the puzzle together. June is set to be a slightly more warm and gentle astrological lineup for the month. So I think we've seen that come through too with some of the cards that have turned up. We're using this John Holland reading, and then we will use one card at the end as well. So Pisces, let's see what's in store for you guys for June 2016. I'm trying to think which way to put the cards, but I'm going to do it that way. Your first card is number 3, which is the Three of Pentacles, recognition and reward. Nice way to start the month. So it would seem that perhaps your finances are either on your mind or they are exuding a little bit of positivity or gratitude at this time. That Three of Pentacles is often known exactly as the picture depicts. A person receiving something he has bowed in acknowledgement and gratitude. He has an award kind of medal displayed around his neck. So often this is seen when you are either in a career or perhaps your own business or starting one, where there is a feeling of appreciation from those around you or acknowledgement of your dedication and hard work or your ideas and your projects. So it's a card where also sometimes there are 3 people involved or a group project that is coming to fruition that is doing particularly well. So remember, this could involve yourself and people who have been helping to inspire you along the way or have helped to finalize your project. Like, you know, for a lot of people out there who might be publishing something, you need all those extra people behind the scenes to get it to that point of publication. So it's a great card to receive and it's a good one to start your month off. Let's see what the next card is. Number 2, it's one of your major arcanas. This is intuition, but in the traditional decks she's known as the High Priestess. It suits the Piscean energy because you Pisceans are one of the most enigmatic, magical of the whole 12 zones. You often spend a lot of time in the thought realm and up in the esoteric realm as well, connected to, you know, threads of weaves of magical essence, and that's sometimes how your creativity comes about. You're a very creative star sign and you do really well with it. You seem to be able to fire up your passion and connect to some higher source for a lot of your inspiration and ideas, and that's exactly what this card is telling us to do. So at this particular time in June, there's a feeling that you could be either reconnected at a higher level, or you could just be given like a hotline to the etheric realms, to that psychic, to the clairvoyant realm. She exudes that ability to pull a higher degree of awareness and knowledge about your own personal belief systems or pathway forward as well. Sorry, that's my little doggy barking in the background. Something's annoying her in the driveway. We'll work with it for a little bit longer. She's a very old dog and she's getting a little bit blind and deaf, so she often barks at the strangest of things. I will go and tend to her. All right, let's see if we can carry on now. Maybe interruptions are a feature of your month coming up as well. So things that you maybe have been planning get interrupted for one reason or another. And this could just be at the day-to-day level as well. Sometimes when we're busy and we're trying to do many things at once, we often get, a juxtaposition coming in where we have to stop and go in another direction. But this number 2, the intuition card, it is exactly that. It's telling you to call upon your very intense psychic ability, Pisceans, and to really utilize that in all situations around you, especially if you have decisions to make or you are looking for inspiration or some form of creativity, or you're wanting answers around certain subject matter. Call upon it. It should be quite active and alive for you in June. The other thing this card can indicate is fertility, so cycles and periods of fertility. And again, this is not necessarily just pregnancy, but fertility of the mind and conception of new ideas. So again, I say to any of you who are in a writer's block or you're stuck in a glitch phase, focus on this energy, visualize it, focus on it, and bring it into this manifestation, into this realm, to help move through any blockages. Your next card, the 9 of Wands, spiritual strength. Now, traditionally the 9 of Wands is getting close to the end of a cycle about your creative expertise or feeling or project. And it feels as though sometimes we have been tirelessly working along and thinking, oh God, is this ever going to end? I just feel like I'm struggling. Sometimes it can be that whatever you have suggested has not been taken well, or that you feel you're not quite getting the point, or you can't get it across properly, or there's something missing. So it's saying to you, hold on, because you're going to be awakened, you're going to find the doorway through, and you're going to regain any strength that came from the draining resources that you've put in. It's really rather a beautiful card, and I think it enlightens us to the fact that a cyclical pattern for you is coming to an end, and it could very well be a career pattern or something about your internal creative processes. There's a feeling as if things have been flowing really well, but some of you have either tried to start something new perhaps at the same time, or you're wanting to start something new, and I think that tide is about to turn. The third eye chakra. I love it when synchronicities occur within a reading, because this is the chakra about intuition and clairvoyant and psychic messages. So I'll pull this little pointer, amethyst pointer from over there. It's the chakra point just between your eyebrows, and this is the one where we really connect to get those messages coming in. Oftentimes you will find successful writings and books and productions and songs and lyrics come about when there is this clairvoyant or psychic connection. I think it was one of the Beatles who said he wrote some of his most amazing songs after inspiration of dreams. So remember to connect to your dreams, see if they have any messages for you. Be aware of opening up this portal in June. I think for you guys, Pisces, you could be quite stimulated by the excitement of it. Also, to inactivate that area, you can do meditations on the third eye chakra brow area. You can wear the colour purple and eat purple foods as well. For any of you who are having eye headaches across that part of your head, it might pay to get your eyes checked. Some of you may need to get your glasses redone, something as simple as that. And if you are getting stress headaches at all, there are many wonderful ways to reduce stress. So again, that's a very personal choice how you do it, but meditation, relaxation, deep breathing, massage across that part of the head, EFT tapping techniques, and Reiki are very good ways as well of relieving stress. Oh wow, nice. So something for you guys here about the physical body as well for the month of June. Do any of you need to start thinking about your physicality a little bit more than just your, your mind and your projects? I get the feeling as if you need to focus on the physical body as well. So this could be about getting outdoors and exercising a little bit more. The heart chakra is also this one here, this prehnite, is a very beautiful stone to match with that. It is about the physical heart health, so please check that out, and perhaps do yourselves a favour in the month of June and make it Heart Month and eat the foods that nourish the heart for you. So things like avocado and flax oils. So for example, things also like nuts and walnuts are particularly good. They're full of omega-3, fatty acids, almonds, macadamia nuts, and also they help increase the fibre, nuts do. There's other things too, like such as the fishes, such as the salmon and the fatty fishes and mackerel. They're very good for the heart as well, but I know a lot of people are either vegetarian or vegan, and they're not interested in eating the animal parts of the food chain. So there are many ways you can help your heart health. I think too some of the leafy green vegetables are quite good for the heart. Just remember exercise in particular, and to give loving energies to your heart. So feel a love vibration, whether it's a love for yourself or a love for nature in particular. So get outdoors and be where it's green, parks or forests or around plants. That will also help to energize and vitalize that particular area. Now the other thing about the heart chakra, of course, it can be to do with emotions. So some of you may need an emotional balance for the month as well, like a top up in the heart area for whatever reason. We'll possibly see that come through as the reading progresses. You've got your next card is the Disruption card, number 16, which is known as the Tower card. Now when this card turns up, it often tells us that this new cycle is beginning. And we kind of felt that a little bit back here with this Nine of Wands, and it says spiritual strength. So it's talking to you about the fact that you can utilize that and call it on it for the month, because you might be about to make some changes. When the Tower card turns up, we have reached the epoch of a situation that needs change. It's about fueling ourselves again to walk away from things that are not serving us. Now some of these can have been made by our own decision or our own propagation of events. So we need to get to that point in time where we look back and go, I think I've been doing things wrong, whether it's your health, whether it's friendships, whether it's a partnership, or whether it's even within a business or career. But this card often gives us the opportunity to let go of that which no longer suits us, into allowing more of the positive manifestation of life, about bringing things in that we want and that are good for us. So take that Disruption card at whichever personal level it's intended for you and whichever direction. It is very broad. It can be any of those particular categories. So for each of you it will be different. Sometimes people get a little bit anxious around big changes when they come. So again, this is about looking after your physical health in particular, and nourishing the soul, and making sure you get enough rest and vitalizing your body so that you can make the appropriate decisions at the right time. Next card is, oh wow, that's so beautiful, the Nine of Cups in essence, the fulfillment of your wishes. So it's almost as if we go back to this, the major arcana, the Disruption. It's like something is going to go that was no longer serving you, and it lightens the load. So as I say, even if it feels a little bit difficult at the time, the lightness of being that comes after it is just a relief. So the fulfillment of wishes is a time in life where you can make your dreams come true. It's a wonderful card to get in a reading, and it's the opportunity to manifest your desires. So spend some time thinking what you really want and how you want it. So don't focus on the things you don't want, because remember, whatever we focus on, we are giving power to. So if you stand there, or think about it during the day and go, oh God, I haven't got enough money, or oh, I'm not well enough, or I don't have enough friends, that's what you're telling the universe is your focus. So that's what you will get. It's so important to focus on your desires and dreams, and you've got the opportunity. Nice one, Pisces. Well, sorry, no surprises there. Another chakra card. So yeah, your message is big about toning up your body. Here's a beautiful blue sodalite stone, actually a little Merkaba, which fits really well into the middle here. So this is about the throat. Some of you might have throat issues. You've got a lot going on in the top of your head. So it's either physical feeling of needing to clear the head, whether it's flus or colds or viruses, or like sore tonsils or something in your throat. Some of you, it might be thyroid issues you need to look at. Headaches, new glasses, ears. You're all very much in the head. So you've got a lot of thoughts going on as well for the month of June. You're contemplating a whole lot of stuff. And this could be the personal level, or it could be further expansive, as such as career or projects. The throat chakra is also about communicating. So somehow for the month you need to communicate with people. You need to either start communication going, and remember, the words you choose to use are the way the situation will be dealt with. So if you go in with harsh, brittle words, you're going to get that argy-bargy energy. But if you go in with pleasant words, like mediating words, trying to resolve any conflict or tension, or positive words, trying to bring something new in at a high level, that's how it will flow and that's how it will go. So I actually like the throat chakra card because all facets of human relationships start with communication. So it's a key of great importance, and it's a key that enables you to be able to make many changes at many levels when you get the ability to be able to have communication in a month. So it's a good card. Discontent and boredom is coming after you, and this is the Four of Cups. It's often about offers or proposals coming to you, but you sort of feeling it's not quite good enough for you. So somehow there's, that could be coming after that Tower card. It's almost like, no, I'm wanting new, I'm wanting change, I want to be uplifted. But don't overlook proposals and offers, and these can be offers of love or friendship as well. Because sometimes we just scan over things too lightly, but if we look a little bit deeper, then you might find hidden worthiness within these projects. And this is a card that really suggests this. So for any of you who get offers, it could be the offer of a new job, it could be the offer of investing your money in a different manner, it could be the offer of a new love interest or friend interest. Dig a little bit deeper. And also remember too, in your own situation, don't think that everything is really bad or wrong or miserable, and don't think everyone else has it better than you, because often they don't. And sometimes we just believe we think people are better off than us, and they're not. So let's see what the next one is. Nice, victory and success. And we saw that coming with your Nine of Wands, and now you have the 6. So something definitely about success for the month, because you started off with the 3 of Pentacles, which is an accolade card, and you've got another kind of accolade going on here. And this card again is often about success with other people who have been in the picture or giving a helping hand. So just remember, gratitude is a big thing for you for the month as well. The more grateful you are, the more gratuitous events come your way as well. See, everything we do in life is the next cycle of what we get. So the words we think are what we get. The actions we give are what we get. So it's just a cycle, a never-ending cycle. So for those of you who are about to reap the rewards in June, such as examination successes, the finalising of a university degree, a promotion within a job, a new job, family success, wage increase, whatever it is. Congratulations, enjoy it, and get out there and feel really good about it, because it's there in June. And we're almost with you guys getting one card that's really up, and then we go back down again. So some of you have got this emotional up and down in the month as well, and that shines through with those chakra cards. I think if you need any clearing or any maintenance work done at emotional levels, and I've talked about that before, this could also be a month to do it, because there's great power within your reading and great positivity. It's just that you seem to come and go a little bit, like maybe your energy levels are ebbing and flowing. So either you need some nice time out to relax and rejuvenate, or you are needing to boost your immune system or your vitamins or something along that physical level. This can often be about conflict again with people, and it can be 5 people or even less. So I'm pegging that there could be something that happens in or around a workplace where there's a little bit of friction. This card can often mean that you actually are the successor, and that your conflict is won by you, so the others sort of give up and walk away. But remember, do you really want them to walk away for good, or would you rather that they just listened to this one topic and backed off? So choose your words really carefully when situations of tenseness or terseness jump up, especially with friends, because most people don't really want their friends to completely disappear. So just be a bit thoughtful about how you use your power in the month of June. Wow, I love this one. So this is the 8 of Wands, accelerated motion, and that is exactly what the card displays in any deck. But this one is really beautiful. She's looking up to the stars and she sees a comet going by. And comets are very powerful and magical. They enhance that whole galactical energy, the universal energy, so stuff that comes in from the ethers, which we've talked about earlier in your reading, that connection to psychic, as well as also connection to your spirit guides, and your angels are around you for the month of June. So call upon them, ask them for support at any time to help grow ideas, thoughts, and also offer protection for yourselves, your families, and your homes. It's very good to call upon. But this card is talking to you about fast, quick action within your creative zones. So again, your careers, possibly new directions within the career. We've seen that twice earlier in the reading, so the message keeps coming. Inspiration that comes to your mind, like clarity of ideas and profound new thoughts about who you are, how to get there, business ideas as well. You've got a really jam-packed month that's kind of like boom, 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 full on. This card is powerful and it's great to use. It can also refer to air travel, and we see this going through the air up here, and it can also refer to new people coming in your life, which we've also seen, and new romance even. Nice, guys. There you are. So good to see that after the Tower. New beginnings, the 0 of the tarot deck. This is the Fool, one of my very favourites. So it's about aligning to your own integrity values, your love of what you do, your happiness, your desires, where you're headed, and there are definitely new doors opening. So this is about chapters closing and your decision to start something new at your personal level. It's not so much about the greater perspective of other people in your life. This is definitely you sorting out personal things and personal goals and ideals. So a lovely card to finish on there, I think, Pisces. Plenty to think about for the month and plenty to engage with as you move forward. It seems to me you've got rid of some old stuff during this month at many levels, and some of them will be physical. You're addressing your physical body, you are being given guidance from spiritual helpers, like spirit guides, angelic realm, and you're being really connected to the etheric realm and your psychic realm. So one of my other viewers asked if I could put the cards out so that everyone can see them, and I actually think that's a really good idea. So just for the end of the reading, we will actually put them all out, and I haven't got that much space on the desk because we're using so many cards, but we will do our best to put them out. And what I will do is just move my camera back a little bit further. But that gives you an idea of the colour palette and the number of cards we addressed and what is in your overall reading. And even that is quite difficult to see, but so there we are, Pisces. That's all of your cards laid out at the end, and for you to focus on which one you're most attracted to and which one has the most appeal, colour-wise, vibration-wise and message-wise. So let me just put my camera back down again. I will put those cards away. At any time you can always stop the video and focus on any of the cards that you are most attracted to, and just see what messages come your way. So we will put these cards away and we will do your one final card. So Pisces, and we are in the 6th month, so I will do the 6th card down. Okay. Acceptance. And I think that's nice for all the variety of different cards that you actually had in your reading. There is a degree of acceptance that will be going on with, and I kind of mentioned that a few times about letting things go and also putting the right word and the right energy out. And when we accept situations in life, we feel less worried or stressful because we go, well, it is what it is. And so you allow then that whatever particular thing you are looking at, you allow it to move on. You allow yourself to let go of wanting to change it or control it or not have had it happen. So acceptance is very, very powerful. And I think so often we fight against things that happen because we don't want them that way. But if we were more accepting and more tolerant and more calm, boy, life would be a hell of a lot smoother, and we would also experience more. So the words on that card, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And I think that's a wonderful mantra to finish off with, and a wonderful card and message indeed. So there you are, Pisceans. Thank you for joining me for June. I appreciate all your lovely comments that you leave and that you sub the channel, because if you don't, it appears some people aren't able to get the actual videos. They don't seem to load up on the front page as well as they should be. Various strange reasons about that. But guys, have a wonderful June. Enjoy it. And you have got some really neat stuff going on. Imbue those energies and crack into it. We'll see you all for July. So much love, everyone. Namaste. Have a great month.